Ladies and gentlemen, here we are once again talking about MMA. This video in particular is about Grasso versus Valentina 2. Second time they fought. Now, let's just talk about the first time. This was actually one that I predicted right. There's only been a handful, but I thought Grasso would be the first good boxer that Valentina ever fought, and she would be able to kind of contend with Valentina's boxing and cancel out her kickboxing to an extent, which is what she did, for the most part. When it was on the feet, Grasso was landing more. Statistically, she landed more significant strikes, and their accuracy was very similar. It was a very close fight though until the end. It wasn't a landslide for either of them. Valentina was able to hold Grasso down a lot, but she couldn't even come close to setting up any kind of submission or even holding her down in one position for any length of time was very difficult. I think in the rematch, I think Valentina's gonna go for the takedown right away. I know she went to Thailand to train Muay Thai more, and I don't know, I kind of feel like that's a facade because Grasso is able to cancel out a lot of Muay Thai with how good her boxing is. She can just stand closer and avoid. Well, I guess you can't avoid elbows that way, but you can avoid kicks just like Strickland just did with Izzy. Maybe I'm a little hung up on that, but I think if Valentina can get the takedown and hold her down, I think she can win. I don't, however, think that she can do that without a finish. I think she would have to get a finish because in the first fight, Valentina was just about gassed after round 2. If you go back and watch, she holds her down for basically most of round 2. After getting cracked in round 1, Grasso landed like 2 or 3 just beautiful left hands and right hands. I think she lands more in the second round too. I think if Valentina can get her down and submit her, she could win. But that is exactly what Grasso just said she's training for. She said she's training for wrestling, anti-wrestling. And I think that is just about Valentina's only path to victory. I don't think Grasso is dumb enough to get caught with a big head kick. It's been a long time since Valentina caught anyone with a head kick. I think that whenever there's someone with those kind of kicks in a division, people just use a different style against them to a point where they're almost less, they're less offensive, but they're not eating kicks all the time, like kind of like how Vettori fought Izzy and how Usman fought Edwards the second time. I think basically everyone has fought Valentina that way because of that Jessica I head kick. And that's why they've lost, because they're not able to fully trade. Really, they're just terrified to leave themselves open at any point, I think. And Valentina hasn't fought anyone that is a truly great boxer at all, besides Holly Holm, and that was at bantamweight. So I think that's Valentina's path to victory, wrestling. If she can hold her down, she could win. I think Grasso could. I think if Grasso came in the same fighter she was in March, she might be able to win again. I don't know. You know that Valentina's not throwing any kind of big kicks because that's how Grasso got that submission. Because she took the back when Valentina went for a hook kick, I think. And yeah, that's just one of the other elements that Grasso has in her game that shuts down Valentina's game. I think that's going to be a problem for Valentina. I think she's going to have to kind of fight a very different way than she normally does. I don't see her catching her with a kick. I do, however, see her being able to hold her down. And it's going to be really tough for her to submit her. Because that's probably what Valentina was training for in the first fight. And she wasn't able to do it. So, I don't know. I think that's Valentina's main way to victory. I think Grasso's best path to victory is to stuff the takedown, obviously, because she doesn't really have all that much business being on the ground with Valentina. I kind of think that Valentina is just a lot stronger in those kind of positions. But Grasso was good enough to not get submitted. So that tells you that she's improved a lot. So I think Grasso, if she stops the takedown, if she is able to put those big old Mexican paws on Valentina again, I think she wins. And if I'm picking someone, I have to go with Grasso. Here are the advantages. Grasso's younger. Grasso has the belt. She has the confidence. She knows that she can beat Valentina. She knows she can go 5 rounds. She's done that before. She didn't get tired. She was less tired than Valentina in the last fight after going 4 hard rounds. She was barely tired at all. And those were high-paced rounds in that fight. So if I'm picking someone, I gotta go with Grasso. I really feel like Valentina's not gonna want to stand with Grasso. I think Valentina, her goal is just get an amazing performance and possibly retire. I think it's going to be a surprise retirement if she wins. If she loses, it might be a surprise retirement too. But yeah, that's really best case scenario for Valentina. I don't think she has much else to prove if she wins. If she just mops the floor with Grasso, I think she's pretty much proved. She proved she's the baddest. There is Erin Blanchfield, but I don't know. It's up to her if she wants to take on that last challenge. Because Erin Blanchfield, if Grasso's wiped out, Blanchfield is really the only great fighter at 125, in my opinion. So yeah, for this fight, I am picking Grasso because she's younger. She has amazing coaches. She has a great team. She's got the confidence. She's got the power advantage with the hands in that first fight. Gotta go with the one that was landing those big old mitts on the other one's faces. The one that was affecting the other fighter. Yeah, I just think Valentina's 34 now, 33. She's gotta be. I gotta know. Let me just check real quick. Valentina Shevchenko, age, date of birth, 1988. Holy shit. I am so bad at math sometimes. 35. She is 35. Wow. I didn't know she was 35. Damn. That. Wow. I didn't realize she was 35. Granted, we don't really know when women's MMA prime ends. I mean, we don't even know when men's MMA prime ends because there's guys like Dominic Cruz that fought almost until they're 40 at a high level, still fighting. Yeah, I think Grasso is 27 or 28. She's right there. So, yeah, for the rematch, 100%, I'm picking Alexa Grasso. I'm probably going to title this video that I'm picking Alexa Grasso, so all this build up to my decision isn't going to mean anything. But maybe I had you for a second. So yeah, thank you for watching. And if you make a bet and you bet on Grasso and you win, you know, I want to see some of that. I'll link my PayPal below and my OnlyFans. Thank you for watching.